So then how should you prepare for an interview? So I won't go to the detail about what's the technical material you want to prepare. It's like go through lead code and how much time you should spend on lead code, machine learning material. First, it really depends on what type of role, as I show you in that list of role and where different role drop in the hierarchy of data science and data flow, and what's the required skill for different role. You need to prepare different thing for different role. So that's very different. And there are a lot of material online you can search for. Once you know what role you want, you can search for specific type of role and how you prepare for it. And here I just want to tell you what's the general process I see in data science. Usually you will start from the recruiter, um, and then you will have 1 or 2 rounds of technical interview. And those technical interview will usually have that online coding, whiteboard coding. And then depending on the company, you could have an on-site interview. And now it's video because the virus is all video, or you can have a take-home exam. So I won't go to detail about the interview process because different company might have slightly different interview process. But I want to talk a little about some of my thoughts around going through the interview process. The first is don't think if you are not experienced, you can't find a job. It's not all about how experienced you are. It's more about if you are a good fit for that position. So if that role is entry-level role, the more experience you have doesn't help at all. And also if that if that's a role from a pharmaceutical company, for example, and they are hiring a data scientist or analyst, they might need you to have some background in biology or medicine. So it's even you can have very deep stats background or coding background doesn't mean you are a good fit. So all I'm saying is it's about fit. So if you fail one interview, don't lose heart, just moving on. It may not be the right fit for you, and learn from each interview. And also there's certain amount of luck in it, depending on who you are interviewing with and what's the question. Sometimes you might have seen that question before, and sometimes it's totally some question you're not familiar with, especially for company that with general hiring, like Google, like LinkedIn. If it's general hiring, usually you will expect question from every different background. So you could have some question about database design or stats or even coding. So it's everywhere. It's a lot of, I think for that type of interviewing, the amount of luck is higher. So you just need to try more positions. And also the job searching is a very weary process, and the emotional roller coaster feels bad. You just need to hold on and moving forward. Don't lose heart. And you are getting better each time. You just learn from each interview round, and you will get better. It's just like interviewing is about it's like muscle. The more you use it, the better you will get. I even heard some people, they are not actively looking, they will interview for some position from time to time. First is the interview to know the current market value. If you have working at a company for a couple of years, you might not know your value right now at the market that well. So interviewing can help you understand what's your value now. And also it's very good practice. It's good to keep yourself being competitive. But it just, some people think that way. There are some people, they're just pretty happy within a company. If a company provide very good career development and very good career path. So it really just depends.